Pretty
All
hot.
right, so I don't know what people's icks are. Does anybody have an ick?
I mean,
Let me look up the top icks.
Yeah. I don't know.
Are
I don't really
the
have icks.
top icks? All right, top icks. Make
Yep.
sure I spelled that right.
Herpes.
Top icks.
Hey, what's your biggest ick?
Whenever a guy asks to link instead of taking me on a date, I don't want to.
Do we look like a link? Do I look like a link? Do I look like? Boy, if you be so serious.
Hey, what's your biggest ick?
When like guys smoke and then they act a little fruity. I don't know. It's just like I'm gonna go.
Okay, so she doesn't like when guys smoke.
What's your biggest ick?
When a guy is putting their blinker on, I just feel like that's such a feminine thing to do. Like,
That's the best. It's such a feminine thing to do is to use your blinker.
Yeah, she says it's just like super
God,
feminine.
she's so right.
Dudes shouldn't do that.
She's so right about that. It does feel feminine using your blinker. I'm not going to lie. I know it's the right thing to do, but man, that makes sense to me in a weird-ass way.
In a weird-ass way.
Her saying that is very, like, a feminine thing to do is crazy, but it's true.
All right, so I don't know if other ladies are turned off by a dude that wants to drive safely.
Yeah. I doubt it, but, I mean, her reasoning makes sense to me.
This woman says her biggest ick is bouncing up and down at a concert. She doesn't like when dudes do that.
Okay. It does feel goofy. Like when you're, like, getting into, the music. But it feels goofy also when you're, like, the guy that's at the concert and you're not, like, into the music.
Running for the bus while wearing a backpack, she gets icked out.
Yeah, okay. Huh.
Wearing any Hollister clothing gives her the
Yeah,
ick.
that'd be crazy.
This girl, much like the last girl that says she gets the ick when a guy uses his blinkers because it's a feminine thing, this woman says when men drive exactly at the speed limit, it gives me the ick.
Okay. Like, these girls are... This is tough.
This girl says when you see a dude chasing a ping pong ball, it's just awful. Like if they're playing ping pong and then the guy runs after and chases the ball, it gives her the big ick.
It's like the ping pong ball's dominating him.
Yep.
It just keeps bouncing. Yeah, that's embarrassing.
Watching a guy drop something and then struggling to pick it up off the floor.
Okay.
Or when the wind takes it and blows it away from him.
Yeah, that's
Ick.
tough. Yeah, that's the other day. I'm leaving the gas station. I paid cash, and I get back like 97 cents or something like that. It changed, And I'm walking out the door, and my hand hits the door. I drop all of it, right? And there was like two chicks that were like coming in. I just kept walking. I didn't even look down on it. I mean, there's quarters on the ground.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
It's 97 cents.
I'm just like, yeah, I'm a badass. I don't care about that money.
No, yeah, it's like you threw it at him.
Yeah, I did. But
There
it was
you go,
like, damn.
peasants.
I was definitely, and then my chick's like watching me as I'm like walking out. She's like, "Did you like drop a bunch of change right there?" I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, "What do you want me to do? Bend down and pick it up in front of everybody?" I'm like, "I'm gonna look like a dumbass."
We used to call change homeless man bird food.
I mean, it wasn't that it would give girls the ick, but it was just I felt so stupid bending over and trying to pick that up that I was just like, I'm
throw a
leaving
bunch of change. You know how birds will all come and get like the treats? You throw a bunch of change, the homeless guys will also go and they'll all try to get that change.
That's super mean, yeah.
Yeah, it is rude. Yeah, there's a lot of people do rude stuff. I'm not saying I did it, but that's what we used to call it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh, because I never, it's homeless man bird food. You just throw a bunch of change. Why is that funny, Chris?
It's just the funny way to say it, because you
What's
toss
funny
it like
about
bird
me?
food, and then
Yeah.
Yep.
What's funny about me?
What do you mean?
What's so funny about me?
What?
Huh?
Why is that
The
funny?
Goodfellas thing?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, all right.
Because he just did that.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just, it's funny. You
Yeah,
throw
he
it
did
down
do
and
that.
it's like
I
bird
was
food.
just laughing because you were laughing.
I had to go totally Tommy on him.
Yeah, you did.
Still don't know what's going on.
Yeah, you never do.
It's all right.
all
Don't
good.
worry about
Don't
it.
worry about it.
Because you haven't seen the movie, dumbass.
Oh, that's right. He hasn't seen Goodfellas.
Pressing the button on a crossing, that really turns women off.
Okay,
They get the
you
ick
have
when
to
a guy
get it
does
to
that.
come up for you.
I know.
God dang.
Any dude that's holding an umbrella, that gives her the ick.
Umbrellas are cool. Go to hell.
When I see a guy on a bar stool and his legs are dangling, ick.
One guy sits on a bar stool and his feet still hit the ground.
What's up, Brandon?
Hey, what's going on, Billy?
What's up, bud?
No, I just wanted to comment about the whole ick thing. I think one of my biggest icks would have to be like when women call themselves like automatically call themselves queens or a boss B-word, something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I got you. I'm a queen, yeah. Or
Yeah,
I'm a
I'm
boss
totally
lady.
queen, like,
I'm a
yeah.
boss. Yeah, that is icky.
Yeah.
Just anytime they get,
It
I'm
just gives
a
me, like-
hot mom. If they give themselves a title,
You can't give yourself
Yeah,
your own
title,
nickname.
yes,
you can't.
and they cling to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, oh,
It's
yes.
weird. It's like, oh, yeah, I started calling myself boss bitch.